Welcome, and gather around, little adventurers, for a special Thanksgiving tale. Our story begins in a cozy little town called Maple Creek, where colorful leaves danced in the autumn breeze. In a barn, not too far from town, lived a turkey named Tom. Tom wasn't just any turkey. He had a big heart and feathers that shimmered with all the colors of the rainbow. He was known throughout the farm for his cheerful gobbles and his friendly nature. As November arrived, a special excitement filled the air. The farmers, Mr. and Mrs. Gable, started talking about a big feast, a celebration called Thanksgiving. They mentioned pies, mashed potatoes, and something about a turkey. Tom heard his name and his heart did a little flutter-thump. He wasn't sure what Thanksgiving was, but it sounded important. All the other animals seemed a bit nervous, whispering in corners whenever Tom waddled by. Curiosity got the better of him. Tom decided to find out what this Thanksgiving was all about. His first stop was Penelope the pig, who was sunbathing in a mud puddle. "Penelope!" Tom gobbled softly. "What is this Thanksgiving everyone's talking about?" Penelope just snorted. "Oh, Tom, it's a day for a big dinner." But she wouldn't say more, and quickly buried her snout in the mud. Tom was more confused than ever. A big dinner sounded nice, but why was everyone so secretive? Next, he visited Clarabelle the cow, who was chewing her cud thoughtfully. "Clarabelle, you're so wise," Tom said. "Can you tell me the true meaning of Thanksgiving?" Clarabelle blinked her long eyelashes. "It's a time for family to gather," she mooed gently, "and to be thankful for the harvest." This sounded much better to Tom. A day for family and thankfulness, but he still felt like he was missing a piece of the puzzle. Determined, Tom waddled over to the chicken coop, where Beatrice, the head hen, was busy organizing her chicks. "Beatrice," he chirped, "I need your help. What happens at the Thanksgiving feast?" Beatrice clucked nervously, gathering her chicks close. "Oh, it's a grand meal, Tom. A very grand meal indeed." And with a flutter of her wings, she shooed her family inside, leaving Tom alone in the yard, his rainbow feathers drooping slightly. Tom felt a little discouraged. He wandered to the edge of the farm, near the whispering woods. As he sat under a large oak tree, feeling a bit lonely, a tiny field mouse with big ears peeked out from behind a fallen leaf. "Why the long face, Mr. Turkey?" the mouse squeaked. Tom sighed. "My name is Tom, and I'm trying to understand Thanksgiving, but no one will tell me the whole story." The mouse, whose name was Squeaky, scurried onto Tom's wing. "I've seen many Thanksgivings from the edge of the woods," he whispered. "It's a day when people come together and share a special meal to show how grateful they are for everything they have. Their food, their homes, and each other." Tom's eyes lit up. "Grateful. That's a wonderful word," he gobbled. "So it's a big party to say thank you." "Exactly," squeaked Squeaky. Suddenly, Tom had a brilliant idea, a magnificent, rainbow-feathered idea. If Thanksgiving was about being thankful, he wanted to help make it the best one ever. He wasn't going to hide or worry. He was going to show everyone what thankfulness truly meant. He thanked Squeaky for his help and hurried back to the barn, his gobble full of newfound purpose. Tom gathered all the farm animals together. "Friends," he announced, "I know what Thanksgiving is. It's not about being scared. It's about being thankful. And I have a plan." The other animals looked at him, surprised. Instead of worrying, Tom continued, "Let's all contribute to the feast. Let us show the Gables how thankful we are for our warm barn and our food every day." The animals loved the idea. The chickens, led by Beatrice, promised to gather the freshest, most beautiful corn. Clarabelle the cow offered her creamiest milk, perfect for making butter and cream. Penelope the pig, who knew all the best spots, said she would help find the biggest, most delicious pumpkins in the patch. Even the barn cats promised to keep any pesky mice away from the pantry. Tom, with his keen eyes, was in charge of finding the most beautiful autumn leaves, the brightest berries, and the most interesting-looking twigs to decorate the farmhouse porch. He wanted to make it look as festive and welcoming as possible. The entire farm buzzed with happy energy. They weren't hiding anymore. They were working together, A true team. On Thanksgiving morning, a wonderful surprise awaited Mr. and Mrs. Gable. On their porch was a beautiful basket filled with fresh corn, a jug of creamy milk, and 3 of the plumpest pumpkins they had ever seen. The porch was decorated with a stunning array of colorful leaves and berries. They looked at each other, their hearts full. Where did all this come from? Mrs. Gable wondered aloud. Just then, Tom the turkey waddled proudly onto the porch, followed by all the other farm animals. He puffed out his rainbow chest and let out a happy, cheerful gobble. The Gables looked at Tom, and then at all the gifts, and they finally understood. The animals wanted to be a part of Thanksgiving, to share in the spirit of gratitude. Mr. Gable knelt down and smiled at Tom. "Thank you, Tom," he said softly. "This is the best Thanksgiving gift of all." That day, the Gables had their big feast. But the main dish wasn't what you might expect. Instead, they had a delicious, homemade pumpkin pie, creamy mashed potatoes, and a beautiful roasted vegetable medley. And sitting proudly at the head of the porch, enjoying a special bowl of corn and seeds, was Tom the turkey. From that day on, Thanksgiving at Maple Creek Farm was different. It became a celebration for everyone, 2-legged and 4-legged. Every year, the animals would help prepare for the feast, each contributing in their own special way. And Tom the turkey, with his rainbow feathers and his big, thankful heart, was always the guest of honor. He had taught everyone, animal and human alike, that the true meaning of Thanksgiving is not just about the food on the table, but about the love and gratitude you share with your family and friends. And they all lived gratefully ever after. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Thanks for watching.